What is good, everybody? Thank you yet again for tuning into the channel. I'm your boy Zaya, back again. Social media platforms are represented on the screen, so be sure to follow me on any one of those. And I'm going to keep this really I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible, but as you see from the title, we're talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I know everyone is probably tired of hearing it, but at the same time, are we really tired of hearing it, man? Like, I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, he is probably the best soap opera that I've seen in a while. This was an incredible year. Imagine, this was like a season 1 of someone's life, and it's just like, whew, what the hell? Obviously the rise to fame was just insane. It only took him a year. Now, don't get me wrong, he had to use particular methods that a lot of people are not feeling, but what the problem is that the majority of the people that are not feeling the techniques that Tekashi 6ix9ine used to rise to fame are probably older people versus younger people. We're in a society now where Instagram, Twitter, what do you call that shit? Clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that exists. And I believe that Tekashi took a lot of those things and just amplified it. And that's why we saw like a lot of the beefs and shit like that. But, you know, I don't want to touch on them beefs or nothing like that. I want to touch on something that I've been seeing a lot going around lately. Now with Tekashi being arrested and working with the feds, and supposedly he ratting and this, that, and the third, and he ain't real. My whole thing is that a lot of you guys have been claiming that he wasn't real since day one. So what loyalty does this man have now to, you know, to not snitch? To what? Impress you? The same person that was telling him that he wasn't real? You know, a lot of you people knew that he wasn't real from the get, and the sad part is that you were right. He wasn't real. He wasn't, you know what, hold on, let me retract that. I don't want to say that he wasn't real. I'll just say that he wasn't a real gangster. He wasn't a real gang member. So for everyone to now be like, oh, he's snitching, this, that, and the third, but listen, that boy got a battery put in his back, bro. That boy got taken advantage of. All right. If you really are barking up a tree, why is no one barking up the tree of Shotty? You know, is Shotty now in trouble for this? Because let's be honest, it is the handling of this individual by Shotty that led them to the path that they're going down. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, let's say that Tekashi was real and he was gang affiliated. I don't understand, and try to paint this for me. So you're trying to tell me, if we're in the same gang and the feds come to me with recordings that you fucked my baby moms and that you were about to kill me, and let's not forget, you were gonna kill me because I fired you for stealing from me. You know, these are the narratives of right now. Whether they're right or wrong, or whether, I don't know. I'm going based on the information that comes across me through social media and through media platforms. How is there loyalty there? I just don't understand how you would think that someone wouldn't rat in that scenario. Nonetheless, whether they're real or fake, or whether they're not a real gang member, but he fucked your baby moms. He pretty much stole money from you, mismanaged money, was taking more, or whatever the case may be, and then he was going to attempt to kill you because you fired him for stealing from you. I don't understand how this doesn't register with people, because in the comments, there's just going to be a ton of people like, oh, he a rat, you supporting a rat, it doesn't matter, he a rat. Okay, but remember, you guys said that he wasn't real from the get. You guys said that he was a fake gangster from the get. So technically, is he really ratting? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just think it's wild that you people out there would, because remember, I spoke about this with Preezy on my live, and Preezy said it don't matter, it was ratting, and he needed to, you know, stay quiet and not say nothing. And I'm just like, yeah, dog, but he fucked your baby moms, he stole money from you. And then, not to mention there's other things that have come about. Let's not forget about that AR and that backpack that was found in Tekashi's crib while he was in another country. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more reckless can these guys get? So to hear Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching, by all means, bruh, you better do something or they're gonna lock you under the jail. Fuck that, bruh. Especially if it was a scenario where Shotty was just supposed to provide that visual effect in the background, that effect of, you know, gang members and all that shit. I don't necessarily think that Tekashi 6ix9ine was an actual gang member. Do I think that he was trying to possibly become? Yes. Was he more like a follower than a leader? Yes. The problem is that he had talent and he had the look of today, which is face tats, you know, the weird clothing, that whole dark rap energy, because it's like hardcore rap. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I never really listened to that. I've heard both his projects, and there's a few joints on there you could kind of, but they're not, you know, they're not on my fucking playlist to play in the car, bro. Like, it's not, you know, that's not motivational music for me. You know, that's, I don't know, man. It's just weird, man, you know, to see all that unfold. And you know, they're about to, and then you got your baby moms on social media running amok, running all over your name, talking about, oh, he a rat, I'm not bringing him around my daughter, this, that, and the third. Shorty, didn't you fuck Shotty? Like, what the fuck? If you thought your daughter was in danger by Tekashi snitching, why wouldn't she be in danger by you fucking, you know, like, head of security? Because ain't that what Shotty was never like an official manager. Nigga was head of security. and Shorty fucking head of security, and you don't think that that's dangerous? You don't think that you as a mother should, you know, hold some responsibility towards that? You too busy trying to dog him out as a dad? I tell you, man. Listen, Tekashi baby moms and my baby moms is cut from the same cloth, man. Facts. Listen, this whole Tekashi thing, like I said, is crazy. It's like a fucking soap opera, and I look forward to the day that the Hollywood movie comes out about Tekashi 6ix9ine. They're going to make a movie about this nigga, 100,000%. Now, here's another thing that I wanted to touch on real quick, and you know, before I dip off, you know, I definitely want to say that, you know, I'm all for Tekashi snitching, bro. I'm sorry, like, I never been part of the gang lifestyle, and you know, even to the gangs that still exist, you should know that it's a different time, man. There's a whole different crowd. There's new kids on the block, and you know, this leads into the next thing I wanted to talk about. People saying that Tekashi can't come home and continue to do music. Yeah, right. That is exactly what is gonna happen. Mark my words. Tekashi will come home earlier than expected for cooperating. I'm sure he's cooperating because niggas is telling him, yo, we'll give you the less of the time and you could go about making your music. Plain and simple. I think he's going to do a few years. Obviously, he's going to have to sit down a little bit. He's going to come out and he's going to continue to rap, bro. And he's going to continue to make money. And he's going to continue to generate hits. Whether he goes over to reggaeton in these other countries, or whether he goes back to like the European countries where they're just white kids, man, that just love that music. They don't care if a nigga snitched or not, bro. You know, that's like a secret code that, you know, is something that you guys have out there. You know what I'm saying? You guys have this secret code of, oh, snitching and this and that. Let me tell you something, bro. This is my definition of snitching. Me and you, we boys. We go out and do a crime together. In the midst of doing the crime together, we get caught. And they tell you in jail, hey, if you rat your mans out, we'll give you less time. Okay? That's snitching. Okay? Definitely. But there is an exception to this snitching thing. So now, let's go ahead and replay that. Me and you, we boys. We go out, we do crimes. This, that, and the third. We get caught. In the process of us getting caught, they tell me, hey, snitch on your boy and we'll give you less time. I'm not going to snitch on my boy. But then they tell me, we've got audio. and text messages. Your boy was fucking your fucking baby moms. Although, let me tell you something. If he was fucking my baby moms, much luck to him. So this example's probably not going too well. But again, he's fucking your baby mom. So let's say he's fucking my girl right now. They got camera, they got footage, all that shit. He's fucking my girl. And before we went to go do the crime, he's on tape snitching me. Not snitching, he's on tape talking about killing me. Guess what? I'm snitching. There's no loyalty there, bro. You were gonna try to kill me. You're fucking my lady. You're fucking the mother of my children. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And Shotty was always in the videos with new watches, and I never understood, bro. Like, oh my god, so many people around with their fucking hand out. But I do feel that they teamed up. Tekashi being the artist, Shotty being protection. Now, here's a thought, because I feel like there's been some words going around talking about that 6ix9ine's mom is being taken care of by the nephew of El Chapo. Remember, Tekashi's Mexican. What are the chances that he can come out and just switch from one gang to another? Go from, you know, the 9 Trey Bloods to maybe whatever El Chapo's nephew is a part of? I don't know. Now, that probably wouldn't be smart, because the way that they're getting Tekashi now is based on Rico. So just because it didn't work with the 9 Treys, don't mean if you go over there with that Mexican gang, they might not get you on something like that further down the line. But I think the young guy's gonna come out a few years. I want to say less than 5. He's gonna do less than 5. If not, listen, the greatest turn of events would be that he gets out immediately. That would be insane. But then we would be able to see this process. I want someone to bet me. Let's bet. If someone wants to bet, let me know. I believe Tekashi's gonna get less than 5 years. And when he returns, he will be able to continue doing rap, and he will be successful. He may not have like Billboard smashes, but he's gonna be doing music and touring, bro. We're in a different climate nowadays, bro. That whole keeping it real and all that shit. Let me tell you something, bro. Like, it's just not that wave anymore, bro. There's new kids on the block, and they play a lot different than some of the old kids on the block, bro. And that snitching shit is fucking out the window, man. Everybody telling on everybody. Shit, look at 21 Savage, bro. Not saying that he a fucking snitch, but look, stories is coming out that this nigga was fucking raised by like doctors and shit. Like, what the hell? And this motherfucker's in the hood. It's crazy, bro. People are buying into these facades, bro. Remember, we're still in the reality TV part of life. This shit has not gone away. Regular people are now becoming reality stars. Why? Through social media. Okay? Niggas is buying into this facade to then promote to you to make millions and millions and millions of dollars, while you think that keeping it real is not snitching, and keeping it real is killing someone. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that the game's fucked up, man. And the thing is that the game is being told by a lot of people that bought their way into the situation. So hopefully I didn't rant too much, man. I just had to get that off, bro. I was trying to get that off the other day when I had Preezy here, and I just felt like it wasn't really coming out like I wanted it to. But get in the comment box and let me know, bro. Let's do this friendly bet. I want everyone to get in the comments below, and I want you to leave a comment. How many years is Tekashi gonna end up doing when it's all said and done? And will he be able to come home and continue doing music and be successful? Go ahead and get in the comment box. Let me know what you think. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I'm your boy Zaya. Social media platforms are represented on the screen, so be sure to follow me. And until the next upload, I'll catch y'all, man. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. Peace.